No, I don't think I'm the first one to make a baby in Vegas, but I definitely think I'm the first one to bring a baby to Vegas. I called my hotel and I was like, I'm gonna bring my baby. Do you have a crib? And she was like, you're gonna bring what? I was like, a baby. And she's like, no. And she hung up on me. So, my baby's not welcome here. Anyone else tired of buying bridesmaid dresses for all your dad's weddings? My dad likes to get married, but he loves to get divorced. His last divorce, he told me word for word, it's sad because she was living my life there for a bit. Okay. He's been married 3 times, divorced 3 times. Like, how does he get all these women, right? He buys them all boob jobs, all 3 of his wives. And I am his daughter, his flesh and blood, and still waiting for boobs, Dad. If it looks like I have boobs right now, I just have a 2-month-old, so this is all breast milk and tears. That's it. Guys, I actually brought my dad to Vegas to babysit my baby. My dad's with my baby, my 2-month-old right now, which is perfect. They're at the strip club because they both love boobs. They're living it up. I've been married for 6 years, or according to my dad, I am almost done. And I love my husband, I do, but he's not the guy I glued to my vision board, like not at all. From the day I was born, I thought I was gonna marry a country singer, like a cowboy from Texas. I was like, he's gonna wear tight Wranglers, he's gonna drive a big pickup, he'll be slightly abusive, but in a forgivable way. So I was really surprised when I didn't end up with a cowboy for Christ, but instead I married a nice, refined European man from Switzerland. And by refined, I mean rich, really, really rich. Thank you. It feels good to be here. I haven't done a ton of stand-up since before the pandemic because I haven't had to. Before anybody thinks about kidnapping me, I want you to know that my in-laws do not negotiate with kidnappers, and I am definitely not what they were wanting for their only son. Like, not at all. They'd probably pay you to keep me. I come from first-class white trash, like Texas, Arkansas. Now I'm walking into a fancy Swiss chalet in a Forever 21 crop top. It is terrifying. The only one who relates to my comedy right now is Meghan Markle. It's just me and that bitch. Just me and her. It's really scary to be a part of that family, like really scary. I was recently there for a wedding, and my mother-in-law was like, what jewels are you gonna wear to the wedding? And I was like, jewels? Okay. She's like, family jewels. I was like, okay, the only jewels my family's ever given me, when I was 11 years old, I got my belly button pierced. And to commemorate the moment, my mom gave me a belly button ring with a blinged out dangling cross hanging from it. Because that's how Jesus wanted his memory preserved, And the belly buttons of preteens. But when my husband and I first started dating, I was really freaking out. I was having a lot of panic attacks. I was like, I can't do this. I have to break up with him. It's too much pressure. And my dad actually gave me some really good advice. He was like, Brittany, you got this. Marriage is only 5 to 6 years of your life. So I hung in there. I learned French, not from my husband, but so his family would stop talking shit about me. And now they just switched to Italian. We do have a prenup, and when it was first proposed to me, I was horrified, but I am someone who struggles with self-worth, and when I saw how much the prenup said I was worth, I did feel a lot better about myself. And I just had a son, so I'm pretty sure I'm getting a raise. Attaboy. I have a daughter already. Having a girl is interesting. It's like one more bitch to compete with, She's 4.5. She's winning. When I had my son, everybody was like, did you try again to get one of each? I was like, no, I tried again to get one who likes me. My daughter tells me things like, go away. And I'm like, I wish I could. The other day, she was like, when you braid my hair, you ruin my life. And I was like, you ruined mine too, so now we're even. I would act out her voice for you, but I think it's pretty obvious we sound exactly the same. I was putting her to bed the other night, and she was like, Mom? And I was like, yeah? She's like, I don't like your name. And I was like, what name, Mom or Brittany? And she was like, Brittany. And I looked her dead in the eyes, and I was like, listen, I've been an actress in Los Angeles for 15 years. I have once been passed over for a one-line part in a Lifetime Movie of the Week to play a petite blonde with a small voice named Brittany that I am pretty sure was based on me, so your rejection is doing nothing to me. Try again, bitch. You know how we all have an inner critic? You know that voice in your head that's like, why'd you cut bangs? Why are you doing stand-up in Vegas when you have a 2-month-old? Do you think you're a man or something? Well, I think I accidentally gave birth to my inner critic because now my inner critic is outside of my body, running around disguised as an adorable 4-year-old girl. Before I flew here, I gave my daughter a hug goodbye. I was like, bye, I'm going to do some stand-up shows. And she turned to my husband and goes, Mom doesn't have a job. Thank you guys. This is a job, right? I'm Britany Ross.